Hello. Sorry about that. Wow. Can't even use my fucking audio right. Hello! Who doesn't mind technical difficulties when you got effort? Hello. Playing Tangle Tower for the first time. Definitely up my alley. Murder mystery sort of game, and a point and click, it said. Have had it for a while and just haven't played it yet. Well, I have a Discord message. Sorry. Distracted. ADHD. Doesn't look like you know, like a really, really scary mystery. No. Sorry. What was I saying? Yes, it doesn't look like too scary of a mystery, but is a mystery. Yeah. Because I'm a baby. I am such a baby. I cannot handle anything too scary. I listen to that famous YouTuber Rotten Mango, and her content is too scary for me, even. So, you know, I am but a little babby, and that's okay. Let's just do that. Let's post somewhere. I'm totally talking. Anyway. Who texted? Whoa, not Hamilton. Oh, did I accidentally click it? Oh, I keep doing that. Maybe I should get rid of that widget. Anyway. Let's get started, right? Nothing to do. Nothing else to do. Shibbity booby doo. Okay, game. I get it. Taking forever. Start game. Create new file, please. Wow, it's really pretty. Came out in 2019. Really pretty. Hopefully the audio isn't too much. Tangle Tower, mid-afternoon. Lake's Edge. Clickable.
You ready, Sally?
Rumor, I've been standing here for 7.5 minutes.
Just checking.
Do you have a map?
Yeah, but it's basically blank. Did you read the case file? What do you think?
I'm not sure yet. It's really not a lot to go on. Did you read it?
Yeah, I'll read it on the way to the crime scene.
Okay. Murder victim, Freya Fellow, 19. Oh. Died whilst painting a portrait of Flora Fellow, 58. Location, Florist Tower. Freya Fellow was found lying on her back with a single stab wound on her chest. No weapon was found at the scene, but the subject of Freya's unfinished painting is holding a knife. Oh. The red color on the tip of the knife is not paint. It was discovered to be blood. Okay, great. Can I click any of these things? Nope. Tangle Tower, a small painting on a scrap of paper. A few notes have been written on the back. Nowadays it goes by Tangle Tower, but it's actually a pair of towers Connected by a mansion at the base, it is surrounded by a circular lake. The water is an unusual mix of colors. The lake is enclosed by sheer, pale cliffs. They are too steep and smooth to climb. Tangle Tower is currently home to both the Fellow family and the Pointer family. Oh. Oh, so we're just in here. This is it. Okay, I thought it might be, like, multiple, but it's not. Got it. Okay. Freya. Hi. You were murked. Those are the notes. The red color on the tip of the knife is not paint. How was Freya killed? Yep. Can I do anything else? Is there another button? No. Case file. Ah, cute. Do I want some of it? For now, I'm gonna leave it. Hopefully that's okay. Interesting. Oh, it's okay. So then maybe that button helps me. Aha! Okay. Interesting. No red paint. Interesting. Hi, Freya. I'm sorry you got murked. Hopefully we figure it out. This is the map. Okay. Understood. Oh, but it's the whole house. Got it. Get it. Ooh, cute little map, though. I like this.
It's a bird bath. Is that just rainwater? Looks a little weird.
The birds seem to like it.
They're even singing a little tune.
My name is Grimoire, and that's Sally, right?
Please don't do that.
Why can't I be Sally?
It's just an archway, but it seems a little ominous. Like walking through it might give you bad luck.
Too late.
I like her
I tied the
attitude.
boat up to the mooring post, so it'll stay put for now.
Loving the confidence.
For now. Probably.
It's the little boat we used to cross the lake. It's the only way on or off the island.
An
What
island.
a comforting thought.
We are on an island.
Do you think anybody's watching us from one of those windows?
Maybe. Let's wave just in case.
Okay, no, it's better that Sally's her own person. She's she's interesting. My phone is gonna fall onto my lap. Okay. Well,
It's a garden, I think. It's currently far away.
We could walk closer to it.
Ready when you are.
all right. Let's go. The gardens. Man, I want to own a house like this. Is it bad? Is it bad that every gamer girl basically just wants like their own creepy mansion?
And it's full of the same weird water that was in the lake.
Any fish in there?
Not a single one. Although there is something in there.
It's a cassette tape. Or it used to be.
Damaged by water. The income label is blurred and ineligible. Huh. Illegible. Ineligible is a completely different word, Julia. Illegible. I'm so good at reading. I'm a great reader. But there's nothing else to it, huh? Yeah, it's not being able to read it, but cassette. Clues.
It's a statue of some hideous, scaly, bipedal fish monster
Playing a harp.
playing a harp. Hang on a second. This isn't just a regular statue, is it?
Something tells me we're not gonna solve this just yet.
Yeah, we are not. But good to know.
Come back later. It must do something.
You'd hope so, wouldn't you?
Nice. This is definitely meant to be played handheld. Totally fair, but I'm not doing that.
And it's full of the same weird water.
Any fish?
Not a although there
It's a cassette. Or it used to be.
No, I did the same thing.
Spooky. What do you think it's for?
I think it's to scare away detectives.
Is it working?
No.
No. Egg.
It's a stone carving. Wonder how it got cracked.
I think it's supposed to look like that. It's an egg.
Yeah, right? It's an egg for the board.
What animal is that?
Hawk. Bear. Lizard.
Right, of course. A hawk bear lizard.
It's a bandstand.
Bit small for a bandstand.
It's a one-man bandstand.
Oh, is that what they call it? A bandstand? Did I not know this entire time?
It's quiet.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to say, too quiet?
It's not. It's an appropriate amount of quiet.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah it is, girl. Okay. Making our way downtown. Main entrance. Tangle Tower. We're missing an O.
Oh.
What?
Oh. There's an O on the floor.
Oh yeah, Tangle Tower.
Twir.
Twir. Tangle Twir.
Little bird feeders.
How do you know they're for birds?
True. We don't know if they're for birds.
Do you think he'll start to move if we try to go inside?
No, I think he'll just silently judge us. Should we ring the doorbell?
Why would we not? It's a little melody.
Cute.
Don't think it's locked.
Oh, that means we can just walk straight in, right?
I'm pretty sure that's the rule, yeah. Is that an envelope?
It's been opened, but the letter's still in there. Let's read it.
Isn't that an invasion of someone's privacy?
No, definitely.
But when you're a detective, the envelope has been ripped open. There's a single piece of paper inside. The combination is drawn on the other sheet. Once you have it memorized, destroy it. I do not agree with your reasons. You will not find it down there. The combination is drawn on the other sheet. Once you have it memorized, destroy it. I do not agree with your reasons. You will not find it down there. Moving forward. Oh, we can go other ways. We're gonna go main entrance. We're gonna go in first, and then I'm gonna go back out already. Call me crazy, but you know, I wanted to see this fancy ass place.
It's a big glass tube filled with water.
There are weeds in there.
It's an aquarium.
Sorry,
Could
I
be,
didn't mean to skip her line.
Except there's nothing living in it anymore.
Good voices.
What is that?
I think it's a family tree.
I will look closer. So it probably is. Okay. So it started with the Lord Fellow and Lady Fellow, and Lord Remington and Lady Remington, and Lord Pointer and Lady Pointer. Selena Stonetop into Felicia Fellow into Freya Fellow. Okay. So then from there, wait, that was a separate thing? Oh, you had two partners. Got it. Flint Fellow into Felix Fellow. Okay, two sons into Emily Everstone and Fitz Fellow. Okay. Felix Fellow got it with Flora Remington. One of the Remingtons into Fiona Fellow. I was looking for Freya, right? And were we painting Fiona? Or were we painting someone else? I'll double check my notes again, I already forgot. This is why you take notes. They had Flora, Primrose, and Richard. And Primrose did get married to a Percival Pointer. And had Poppy Pointer. They also had, the Lord and Lady Pointer also had Pandora Pointer. Great. Who married, or well, got with Buck Brackley to make Penelope Pointer. Interesting. Lots of people. But, succinct family tree.
A big letter F.
Of course. Who doesn't hang a giant banner of their initial in the lobby of their mansion? This one has a big P.
That's P incredibly important.
How very perceptive of you.
Oh, honey. Don't worry. You don't need to.
Finally, we get to investigate a murder in a spooky mansion.
It's not that spooky, really.
Don't ruin this.
Don't ruin this. Valid.
Finally, we get to...
Nope.
It's not
Don't
that
ruin this.
Okay. Interesting.
Finally, we get... Don't ruin this.
Okay. Oh yeah, what are my case file notes? Oh, I'm a little tired of already... Yeah, okay, we're investigating Freya, who was painting with Felicia and Damien are her, with Flora. Felicia and Damien and Flora.
What is
I
that?
think it's a...
Yeah, and we were painting Flora? Who's Flora? I guess we're gonna assume Lady Fellow, right? Anyway, I would like to leave, actually, because I really do want to see that place next door. Can't help it.
Let's head to the crime scene first. It's at the top of the West Tower, I think.
Damn it. Oh, I probably can just go top of the West Tower. Fine. Whee! Whee! Flora's Tower. Hi. Oh, honey, you were in... Oh, okay. I'm nervous.
Let's take a look at that painting first. There it is. The unfinished portrait of Flora Fellow.
So, what? Freya was killed halfway through painting it.
Looks that way.
Freya wasn't able to finish the painting. Flora appears to be wielding a knife. The red substance on the tip was discovered to be blood. Interesting. Very interesting. Will I be able to solve this
I wonder
murder?
if all of Freya's paintings are this fruity. Maybe it's just because she never got to finish it.
There's something wrong with the crime scene, and something really weird about the murder weapon.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't find a murder weapon.
Flora Fellow is holding a knife tipped with blood, but it was removed from the scene. Nope.
Was the painting somehow involved in the attack on Freya? Probably. Flora's portrait is holding a knife tipped with blood. I can be smart. I can be smart. I can figure it out. Because Freya put it, because Freya was going to eat it, because it stabbed Freya, but Freya stole it?
Flora's portrait is holding a knife tipped with blood because Freya put it there. Almost. Maybe just change one thing. Flora's portrait is holding a knife tipped with blood because it stabbed Freya.
What?
Weird,
Freya was stabbed by a painting. Not by the woman from the painting, but by the painting itself.
Mm-hmm. Freya was standing right up by the canvas when she was killed. There's blood on the knife. It's the murder weapon.
Right, but it's not actually a knife. It can't stab.
See any other knives around here? Case closed.
The case is not closed. Even if you were right, where does that leave us? A painting can't be a murder suspect.
An unfinished painting. Continue? I didn't think there were gonna be like chapters. Hi, this is called Tangle Tower, and we are solving Flora's that woman. We're solving Freya's murder in this crazy tower.
Is that a gramophone?
I think so, except it's got a tape deck instead of a turntable.
It's also got a big crack down the middle.
What the heck? What the heck? And there's a rose. A rose on the gramophone.
What about the cassette tape?
Yeah, it sure is. Ink.
So Freya, the cassette tape has a crack down the middle. There's a handwritten message on the label to Freya. And that's it. You bunch of stars and hearts. Cute! Very cute. Ooh, woo.
Do you think it still works?
The gramophone? Yeah, we could give it a go.
This is
Is
egg.
that an egg? An egg with bird feet.
It's also covered in gemstones. What a completely ordinary object.
I will look close. Oh, Jesus
I think
Christ.
It's a container for something.
Those gems look like they come off.
Rotate the egg to see a clue on the back. Huh? Wait. My brain! It's just opposite, right? We'll figure it out. Okay, anyway. Well, we know this... Oh, crap. Wow, I am not good at controlling things with... Wait, how do I... Can I, like, move? Wait, but I can't... What? I have to...
Nope.
Did you check the clue on the back of the egg? I'm pretty sure it explains where to put each of the gemstones.
No, oh, that's the submitting to solve button. I'm smart. Okay, anyway, I'm sorry. But I feel like it should have let me swap. Okay, no, I'm just dumb. I'm bad. Don't worry about it. No one worry. Okay, anyway. Nope, don't worry. Don't worry. I got it. Okay. So good at this. Definitely meant probably would be better with touchscreen. That's okay. I am not very trained on the controller. Ooh. I don't know why I'm saying ooh so much. I'm sorry. Huh? Okay, so then that has to, maybe the red and the blue. Wait, which one goes where? Doing great. Red up top, blue at the bottom. So blue here. Red here. Oh, so maybe it's just all jumbly jimblies. I see a big square thing. Oh, I do. Big square thing. Yellow, green. So this should be green. And that should be yellow. There should be a big one. Ah, purple and blue. Purple and blue. Wait a minute. Oh. Yeah, no, that one wasn't set, was it? Okay. Nope. I hope it wasn't set. It shouldn't have been set. Okay. A green and a red? Did I do that right? Yeah, I think I did. Nope. Green and a red. Or red? Oh, that was set there, wasn't it? I can be smart. Oh god, I can't be smart. Hold on, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And a pink to a pink. So this one is pink to pink. Wait, this feels kind of right.
I guess that's wrong.
What's the deal? It must mean something.
Sorry. I just kind of wanted to see. I'll do it right. Okay. Right, the purple to the blue. Oh god, I gotta do this smarter. Wait, okay, start. Okay. Yellow to purple. Yellow to purple, right? Pink to pink, right? That's still set up. It is not set up.
I got it.
I'm impressed.
I'm smart. Okay.
Did it unlock? What's in there?
What's in the egg? Nothing?
Nothing.
Well, I'm not leaving without a clue. An empty egg is a clue, right?
An empty egg. So they have a thing with eggs and...
The whole room has a strange feeling about it.
Yeah, there might be a reason for that.
maybe the
Freya's
outline.
painting supplies.
Small pot, glass pots are all cracked down on one side. Interesting. Why? Also, they do have symbols. Each one of them could be a clue.
There it is. The unfinished
So,
looks that way.
I didn't actually need to do this again. It's fine. I can be smart. Don't worry about it. Okay, is it time to talk to you now? Hi.
Flora Fellow?
hey, sorry to barge in. I'm sure you're still in some distress.
We need to ask you a few questions, I'm afraid.
Did you witness the murder, Flora?
Nothing. What do we do?
Not sure. She's entitled to her silence, I suppose.
For now. Is there anything you'd like to tell us, Flora? I don't really know anything about you at all.
I think that's the way she likes it. We'll just have to ask other people about her.
Yeah, okay.
Do be like that, huh?
Freya was painting your portrait yesterday. Is that right?
Was this something you had planned with her ahead of time?
Was there something special about yesterday?
Did you talk to Freya at all while she was painting you?
She's not going to answer us, is she?
Nope. But at least we can say we tried.
Mm-hmm. We tried. Do I have to make a statement? Is it... I mean, I guess I don't have to, right? But,
Flora, you were definitely in the room at the time of the murder. Surely you must have seen something? Can you tell me anything about what happened to Freya? She's acting pretty suspicious if you ask me.
I don't know. Maybe she really doesn't know anything.
How is that possible?
interesting. The window's
That
assigned.
room is a big open window.
I don't know if you can call it an open window. It's more like the sudden absence of wall.
Is that not what a window is?
That's the only door in and out of the room.
It's also
On the floor.
Sure is. Guessing it's not supposed to be down there. Supposedly, Freya was working on the painting when she was killed. Looks like she was still holding her paintbrush and palette when she fell.
Didn't even get a chance to clean her brush.
Palette has a variety of paints loaded onto it. The largest is a blob of black in the middle. The paintbrush is still covered with dried red paint. But it's not. But it is. It's red paint. It's not bleu. Are we sure? Are we sure? Anything else?
It's so dark back there.
Somehow the sunlight doesn't seem to be making it very far into the room. We're at the top of the tower, right?
I think so. Why?
Doesn't matter. It's nothing.
For now. I am gonna leave already. I'm gonna search for clues. Hello? Sorry.
Sir? Can you hear me? I'm Private Detective Grimoire. I have some questions for you.
Grimoire. Good mysterious name. I'd rather like it. Felix Fellow at your beck and call.
Oh, this is Felix.
And, this is my colleague, Sally.
Yeah, that's a perfectly good name as well.
Thanks.
If you would, Mr. Fellow, we really need to
Grimoire
ask
and
you
Sally
about
is-
I must say I'm rather jealous of you two.
Oh yeah? Why's that?
Out here solving mysteries and exploring new places, uncovering secret rooms, hidden treasures. That's what life is all about.
secret rooms.
Generally speaking, you know, that sort of thing.
Uh-huh.
So, Felix, what exactly do you, do?
Is it not obvious? I'm an explorer. Explorer / treasure hunter.
Hell yeah.
Best in the world.
We're talking like curved statues, spike pits.
It's a little more sophisticated than that. But I've certainly seen my share of danger, if that's what you're asking.
And, if I may ask, when did you retire?
You listen here. I may be between ventures right now.
Got
but
it.
it's simply not in my nature to stay in one place for too long. I go wherever the winds of destiny take me.
Don't you live here with your wife and daughter?
Yeah.
Well, the Fellow family has certain loyalties, and with Flora the way she is,
Nothing wrong with raising a family, Mr. Fellow.
don't misunderstand me. Fiona and Flora are my entire world. They are the greatest treasure of all.
Mm-hmm.
Why on earth would you want to know about that?
The murder of Freya Fellow.
Mm-hmm.
The reason we're here.
Ah, right. Nasty business. Very unfortunate. I regret that I can't be of any help, but I wish you all the best in your investigation.
Hear that, Grimoire? We're done here. Let's go.
It's a simple question, Felix. Well, I'm sure you're up to it.
Well, there's not much to tell. Mostly, I was in my room by myself, working on Flora's, working on a project.
Your room is quite close to Flora's tower. You didn't hear anything unusual?
What qualifies as unusual?
What have you got?
What do you got? What do you
It was
got?
dusk. A feeling lingered in the air. Malevolent? Perhaps. Uncertain as life itself.
Abridged version, please.
Right. Fine. I heard someone heading down the stairs. Just outside my room. The footsteps were calm, orderly, so I thought nothing of it. Shortly afterward, I heard a second set of footsteps, going the same way. This time I could tell just from the sound that something was wrong. So I looked out into the hallway. I got a glimpse of Poppy disappearing down the staircase to the floor below. Didn't know what to make of it, to be honest. I thought perhaps she'd had a disagreement with Fitz, as I know those two are close. So I looked into his room, just in case, but it was empty, as was the garden beyond his window. Back in the hallway, I bumped into a very concerned-looking Penelope. She was heading up Fellow Tower to find Professor Pointer, so I escorted her. We went into Flora's room. Poor Freya was laying on the floor. Fiona, Poppy, Fitz, and Pointer were there already. Flora, too, of course. Soon enough, everyone else made their excuses and left.
Made their excuses.
Not I. I stayed. Flora needed me.
Pufferfish?
Yes. It's also a lamp, for some reason.
I think it's a really cool lamp.
It's a magic lamp. Can we summon the genie?
If we get really stuck, sure.
Shelf junk.
It's a barometer, but it's broken.
I've never seen a barometer that wasn't broken.
True.
What is it?
He's an imp.
What does he do?
Well, if you tell too many lies, he appears at the end of your bed in the middle of the night.
Oh.
I'm glad she knows. Hell yeah, I didn't know.
A little hand-painted statue.
How can you tell it's hand-painted?
Well, the paints are right there on the desk. Also, I mean, no offense, but you can just tell.
It really be like that sometimes. Listen, it'd be like that. Interesting. So these are the same paints though, right? As a wooden carving, a man holding a sword. The model has been hand painted, but the paint is not skillfully applied. Yellow, blue, black, and white paints were found nearby, but there's red on there. And what about the red paint from before? You can find it, don't worry. No! It's his paint! Freya uses Freya. So yeah, okay. God damn, I'm so confused. Freya uses different branded paints. So, okay, so this is his paint though.
Nice. A real treasure chest.
How do you know there's treasure in there?
Why else would it be locked? Plus, there's a treasure map hanging directly above it.
I would like to look closer.
What's the deal with that painting on the front?
Not sure. We should check that treasure map too.
I would like to check the treasure map. Use the treasure map to discover. Okay, the treasure map tells me. Okay. They do show the birds, though. Because technically, I think they want you to think it's this, right? I mean, it probably is, but they do show birds on here, though. And they're not in the right place right now. Honestly, it could. Well, shit, fuck. Is it not I2? Is it not I2? Or I4? Sorry, it should be I4, right? North? We're gonna try it. I went the long way. I4.
Nothing.
Did you check the treasure map for clues? And what about that painting on the chest itself?
I'm trying. Shush. Okay. This looks actually more like it. H6 West. Let's try that. H6. I went the long way. West. Let's try that.
I did it. What do I win?
Not bad.
Hell yeah.
What was in the box?
More wooden models. These are a little different to the one on the desk.
Oh, that is definitely your family. The wooden models have been painted. The paint is most skillfully applied. Is not skillfully applied. A pot of red paint is like... Yeah, the red paint... This is actually Freya's correct paint. That's the correct branded paint. So why did we switch paints? What happened there, sir?
A map.
That's a very boring way to describe a treasure map. You get a good view of the lake from here.
An old wooden mask.
Probably cursed. A hammock. It's kind of worn out.
I would politely describe it as lived in.
You know. Can I ask you about something? No, I can't. Why do you have a different paint? Is what I'm wondering, though. Why?
We already solved it.
I know. Can I, like, point it out? Or do I just have to know myself? I guess I just have to know myself. For now, we must go. We'll check the next room, but it is crazy. We heard about Poppy and Penelope. And, is it Fritz? This was Freya's room? Okay.
It's a little glass box.
I think it's a vivarium.
Come again?
See the leaves and twigs in there? Might have been for keeping insects.
Oh, that's what they call it? They don't call it a bug cage? I don't know nothing.
Not the kind of plant I choose for my bedroom, but fair enough.
It's cool. Looks like old mining equipment or something.
Yeah.
Freya's plants. They must not need sunlight?
And you know, it'd be like that. Is this something?
Just little trinkets.
Let's leave them alone.
Got it.
A pillow with a paw print pattern.
It's a cushion.
Yeah, but that doesn't look right. It's a little wooden box.
Is there a difference between a pillow and a cushion?
To the casual observer, maybe.
Oh,
Not real paintbrushes. Looks like they're part of some kind of lock mechanism.
got it. Cool. Cool. Swap the brushes in the correct order. I just want to Oh crap, how do I know what goes where? Ah, shit, dude. Ah, crap. This is... Huh? Swap the brushes into the correct order. Arrange the paper to find a clue. I'm trying to arrange the paper, but I don't understand what the paper going to do. How'd the paper go? This doesn't feel like an exact puzzle, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know how anything works. What if this is in the middle? Like what if it's like here? Maybe? Maybe not? Maybe like here? I don't know. Oh wait, that does work actually. Right? Because then this goes here-ish. I know I don't need to be exact, but OCD says I do. What? What are these? How do these pieces fit? Oh, that's how this fits. Ooh. I probably can use just a regular directional instead of the joystick, but you know what? It'd be like that. Who's there? Okay, random text. Okay, it's fine, whatever. Well, that's clearly that brush and that brush. But the pink, the green, Pink, blue. Oh, there are two. Oh. Oh. Friggle frack. This one has to be one of these. Like this?
Nothing.
Did you find a hint on this? It looks like a ripped up jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah, you're not wrong. That has to be the first one. So then we know we get a green. Let's try switching those. I think the pink brush makes sense, right? Or, right? A pink to the... And that's a big blue. Couldn't be either. Oh. Huh? Wait. Oh. Huh? Does that mean this is this? And this is like this, maybe?
That was incorrect.
Each brush information we need is on the paper.
Yeah. I promise I'm sometimes smart. Not all the time. But, sometimes. That has to be 1, 2, 3, 4. These have to be 2 and 4, right? Oh, but no, this one has to be... Oh, crud. Ah, jeez, dude. Wait, is this not what I had before? Didn't I already test this?
Still locked.
So, the paper jigsaw puzzle shows the position of various characteristics of the brushes. There's a couple of brushes with each characteristic, but only one perfect.
Swap greens? Oh, my bad. Am I bad?
Still locked.
So, there's a couple of brushes with
I feel dumb. Don't worry about it though. Hold on. Okay, so we know that has to be an orange brush. But maybe... We have several to choose from. Also, so then this next one has to be green. Orange and then green and then pink but a thing. Which there are 2 pinks though. and then a blue goes there, and then one of these babies goes here. Think, Julia, think! Maybe you go there. Has to be there. But there needs to be a blue there. So how... Like this?
That's done it.
Okay. I don't know how I figured it out. I mean, I do know, but like, I can't remember. As long as I opened it.
what was in the box.
Just a photograph. Well, most of a photograph.
Most of a photograph. Interesting. One with red hair, one with the other with green hair. The photo has a large piece missing. It seemed to have been ripped off. One with red hair, the other with green hair. That's green. It looks like our our murdery friend? Friend or foe? Who could know?
That painting is really something.
Why would you want it looming over your bed like that?
Maybe Freya enjoyed the atmosphere it creates.
The atmosphere of chaos and oppression?
Hang on. There's a smaller version down by the floor.
It's a photograph.
Small piece of adhesive tape is stuck on it. Lines have been drawn with black ink around the edges. Oh, interesting. Okay. Do you connect to something else that I don't recognize yet? Okay, no, not the tape. Still wondering about that, okay. Okay.
Do you think this was always supposed to be a bedroom?
I don't know. It is kind of a weird shape.
No windows either.
But there's a vent.
Do you think this was always?
I don't know.
No windows either. Just little trinkets.
Let's leave them alone.
It's a fish, I think.
I think it looks more like a whale.
Fine, it's a whale.
Could also be a shark.
Interesting. I guess we can leave for now. It doesn't seem like there's anything else interesting. So Freya, Sir, and then Flora gets to be up top. What's here? And that's the Flower Tower. Oh, you're the girl in the picture.
Curious. I would expect bacteria of that nature to thrive in these conditions.
Excuse me.
Taking all the environmental factors into account, there must be something I'm still missing.
May I talk to you, miss?
She knows we're here. She just doesn't care.
I am a detective, and I need to talk.
Correction. You do not need to talk to me,
Oh no? How come?
because I am not a suspect. I am completely innocent of any and all crimes.
Thanks for letting me know.
Speaking of which, you have now been at Tangle Tower for over 23 minutes. Surely you have already reached a sturdy hypothesis.
A hypothesis about the murder?
Yeah, come on, Grimoire, hurry up.
My apologies. Unfortunately, protocol dictates I must at least meet all the suspects. And that includes you. So, could you tell me your name?
Fifi Fellow, microbiologist, inventor, innovator.
Fifi? Okay.
You will need to be more specific. Oneself cannot be summarized in a single response without doing one a great disservice.
Okay.
True.
Well, you're a fellow. So does that make you the daughter of...
Correct. My father and mother are named Flora and Felix, but you need not question either of them. It will only waste valuable time. Neither of them are capable of murder.
Thanks for the tip.
Fifi, you said you were a micro... something or other?
Microbiologist, but it is an insignificant label. My studies cannot be categorized in any one recognized
T-pose.
What made you
Assert
want to become a
dominance.
scientist in the first place?
I harbor an intrinsic fascination with the microscopic. I constructed my first one at age 10.
Constructed a microscope?
Correct.
And what's that thing on your head? Did you make that too?
My eyesight began to deteriorate when I turned 12. Not satisfied with the eyeglasses prescribed to me, I designed this custom lens instead. It automatically adjusts based on the surrounding light conditions.
Does it glow red when you get angry?
No, but that would be most amusing. What can you tell me about the murder?
What can you tell me about... Wait, that's what I'm supposed to ask.
Yes, however, you were too slow.
You fancy yourself a detective too, Fifi?
Hell
I
yeah.
just need to know what happened.
Me too. So talk.
Fine. I knew ahead of time that Freya was going to be busy with her painting all day, so I had planned to spend the afternoon with Poppy. I was in the library all morning preparing the equipment for an experiment, only to find out that Poppy had made other plans and she was in fact planning to ignore me completely.
Oh.
So what did you do instead?
I locked myself in my room and cried.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Why?
I don't know, it just sounds kind of sad.
It is not unusual.
Oh,
Oh.
good.
Give me
I
a
was in
statement.
my room. The lights were off and the door was locked. Someone began banging on the door. I ignored it until the someone began shouting at me. I opened the door. Poppy came into my room.
Yeah,
Her
Poppy.
makeup was leaking. She told me Freya was dead. I did not believe it. I thought she was playing a trick on me.
So that's
I
why
punched
Poppy
her in
went
the
down
face.
and then came back up. Okay.
She insisted that we go up to Flora's tower. We left the room, and Poppy's father was waiting outside. He followed us upstairs. When I saw Freya lying on the floor, I was completely and utterly devastated. Then, I took a sample of the red paint on the unfinished painting. Poppy and I took the sample back downstairs to the library. We performed a test and found out that it was, in fact, blood.
You performed that scientific test immediately, even though you were feeling so upset?
Of course. Why would one affect the other?
You know, efficiency. We love an efficient
Fifi's
queen.
bedroom should be unlocked now.
Can't wait.
Later. I'm looking at clues.
What's in those bottles?
I'm not sure. Soil samples?
Makes sense.
Is that a snowblower?
Of sorts.
Oh, it's Tangle Tower.
Hey, look at that. It's a model.
Oh,
What
sorry.
are you thinking?
That would make an amazing souvenir.
It would.
Hey, look at that. It's a model of Tangle Tower.
Those weird mountains.
What are you
Okay.
thinking?
That would make an amazing...
It would make an amazing souvenir. That'd be sick AF. I would buy it. If it's merch, I'll buy it. This game came out in 2019 though, so.
Books about ancient history, I think.
These books are ancient history. I think they'd crumble into dust if I tried to pick them up.
Good excuse.
Thanks.
We have, I mean, they must relate in a way, but we have a tower, mountains, bug, star.
A book? Fundamental entomology.
I guess somebody dropped it. It's an illustrated book about birds.
It's been left open. Looks like somebody was halfway through reading it.
Or it was left open for us to find.
Ever so slightly unnerving.
The ink dip is a remarkably intelligent bird with a very long lifespan, even among avian mystids. Other birds are often aggressive towards it, and the ink dip lives most of its life alone. It has particular feeding habits and usually only eats the seed of the Tantum amica. Picture that. Really looks like a knife. So, was she holding, like, a feather instead of a knife? And then, you know... Bird.
Books about
The
birds.
shelves are about.
Oh, so you're a the shelves are half empty kind of person.
You knew this already.
You knew this already.
Books about nature?
Books about space.
They're relatively untouched. Books about insects.
Well, theoretically, there's not a single book on that shelf.
Huh.
Oh. Oh yeah, there isn't a single book on that shelf. What the heck?
Books about geography.
Skip. A chalkboard.
Is this a library or a classroom?
Oh my god. Sure, but we have an A, a B, C, D, E, F, G, H. And they are very particular. How will it go? The world will never know.
I'm not sure I learned anything from that.
It'll be useful eventually. Just not right now. Get me out of here. So that's her room. Okay, Fifi.
Fifi's got something pinned up here.
What is all this?
Okay, that's our murder suspect. Or our murder victim. Sorry, I keep saying suspect even though. Are they related? These two are married. That's Poppy. I haven't met them. Interesting. Interesting.
Did you notice who isn't on here?
Freya?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Fifi?
Fifi herself.
Oh, Freya isn't on there.
A new suspect. Don't think you can get out being questioned just because you're a bear.
I'm innocent, I promise!
Save it for the judge.
We know how to have fun here.
That's a whole lot of books.
It is. I'm a lot of cans.
I don't know what that drink is, but I bet it's 99% sugar.
I'd read you the ingredients, but there's nothing written on the can.
That's even worse.
That's even worse.
It looks like a microscope. A big one.
Can I touch it?
I'll look closer. Ooh.
I'm
Not sure this is a microscope. Horizontally slide the 4 magnifying lenses to the correct positions. How big is it? Oh. Is this one super big? Why is this one super big? This one's also really fucking big. I think it needs to be... I know I'm making a key, but fuck. How do we connect this? Like this?
I guess that's wrong.
The 4 lenses all have different magnification strengths, so they must each have a specific position along the rail.
Oh, my bad. They say it on here. I'm an idiot. Don't worry about that. Anyway. Is that not, like, the key, though? I feel like it looks exact. I feel like it looks like it, but you know, I get it. I get it. I didn't do it fully right. Something like this. It still feels like, in a way, I had it right, but... I still feel like I had it right, just... Clearly not, though, you know? I feel a little bit dumb, but don't worry about it. I'm gonna figure it out. I know it needs to be connected, but what else am I supposed to do? How do I make it any better than that? Does it need to be like... I don't think so. I think this is the smallest thing and it needs to be lifted up. Is this not it?
Nope.
You need to match. Looks like you might need to.
Okay, I do have to overlap the lenses a bit. I mean, that's fine if I have to, but I'm Confucian, you know. Why can't I get this middle part to line up? I'm not even talking. I'm just being.
Start by finding the parts, or vice versa.
Wait. Sorry. Do it again.
You want to close up all the gaps on the spine of the key. Get it all to line up. Start by finding the parts that are too small and make them bigger, or vice versa. I'm
trying. So is this not? So then I have to. Apple, not right now. Oh, I got a notification on my computer. No, that's not fully it, is it? Are some parts okay? Are some parts okay? That's just too much though, right? That's too much. It's too much. It's gotta be one of these. I can't close that gap. What's wrong with me? Fun music. Having a blast. I'm not very smart. Don't worry about a thing. It just doesn't feel right. It really feels like I can only magnify, like... God, I have to use the joystick. I can't use the directional. Okay. Fine. I don't think this is the full way. Am I going about this all wrong? What if it just all needs to be smaller? What if it's all just super small? We could shrink. Maybe. That's really big. How are we gonna make that even... We can't make that, like, even bigger.
Reset the puzzle?
Just seeing, just seeing. I feel very dumb. Yes, I do. These puzzles are taking me forever. I'm just so out of it. Okay, try again, Julia. You can do it. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself, and you will achieve greatness. Like that?
Got it.
Oh. I really was leaving too much of a gap. That's fair. That's fair.
Get unlocked.
Yeah, it's built on top. There's a book in here.
Diary? Well-used book resembling a diary. It's locked with a strange metal device. Wait, but wasn't that Freya's diary in the picture? Like, why would it be... Why does Fifi have it, you know? Why does Fifi have it, you know?
What's that big book on the desk?
Looks like something Fifi's been writing.
Is it a clue?
I hope not. It's just a bunch of notes about her microbiology experiments.
It's a magnifying glass. A big one.
How come you don't have one of those?
Why? Because I'm a detective? Should I start smoking a pipe too?
You can pull off a pipe.
You know, it'd be like that. Interesting. You believe in me? Thank you. I appreciate that. We got it eventually, you know. It's just... I get it. Sometimes you gotta be really exact. Hi, Poppy. You're kind of scary, actually.
Sally! That's rude. Unless she is a ghost.
It may come as a disappointment, but I am alive.
Ah,
That makes you a suspect, I'm afraid.
I know.
what's your name?
My name is Poppy. I'm a pointer. And a pianist.
We'll need to ask you a few questions about Freya.
I know.
Okay.
You're
Okay.
pretty good.
All in the wrist.
Nice.
And 13 years of dedicated practice.
Yeah.
I'm just me. There's nothing to know.
How are you related to the other pointers?
My father is Percival Pointer.
Yes.
The professor spends most of his time hidden away in his tower. Barely speaks to anyone these days. Especially not the fellows.
Do you get on with the fellows?
Hmm.
Two of them, Fifi and Freya, are my closest friends. We all turned 19 last year.
Do people ever leave Tangle Tower? I don't mean to be rude. It's
Mhm.
just, if you're 19...
You don't have to answer that, Poppy.
It's a fair question. I'd like to move away, definitely.
Mhm.
Fifi, Freya, and I would often talk about it, argue about it. Freya wanted to leave, but Fifi...
Wanted to
things
say?
are more complicated for her.
What about now?
After what happened, I really don't want to stay here much longer.
Hmm. So maybe she was the one ripped out of the photo.
3.5 hours of piano practice, soon as I wake up. Same
Okay.
as always.
3.5. Does that not hurt your hands?
Sure.
And you do this in the music room?
No, I prefer to practice in my room. When I make mistakes, I like to make them in private.
What did you do after that?
I was supposed to meet Fifi in the library, but I totally forgot. When I finally got down there, she'd already gone. I checked her bedroom, but it was locked.
Was Fifi not in there?
No idea. She keeps her door locked either way. So I went back upstairs,
Mm-hmm.
out into the moonlight garden.
What?
The little garden on the roof outside my room.
Was it just you up there?
No. Fitz came outside after a while. His
Mhm.
room's on the other side. He's been teaching me about flowers.
So,
Mhm.
did you talk to him?
Not really.
You ignored each other.
I didn't say that.
Mm. Okay.
Fitz and I were up in the moonlight garden most of the afternoon.
Uh-huh.
Then we heard this sound. Lasted about 3 seconds. I've been trying to decide how to describe it, but I'm struggling. It was like something drilling into a piece of metal.
Hmm.
Different. Worse. I was pretty sure it was coming from Flora's tower, so we went up there to check. Her door was locked. Nobody was answering. I knew Freya and Flora were both supposed to be in there, so I made Fitz kick down the door.
Uh-huh.
I went inside. Freya was lying on the floor.
Oh.
Flora was in the room too?
Yeah. I think she realized what had happened at the same moment I did. I didn't know what to do, so I ran downstairs to get Fifi.
Mm-hmm.
Her door was
Distracts.
still locked, but I knocked and shouted at her.
Yeah.
Eventually she let me in. The lights were off, but I could see she'd already been crying. I told her what had happened. She didn't believe me. She got angry. First time I've ever seen her angry.
Oh.
I dragged her out into the hall.
Interesting.
My father was there too, for some reason. The
For some-
three of
okay,
us
we
went
don't know
back
why.
up to Flora's tower. Then Felix arrived. He had Penny with him.
Okay.
Fifi had this idea. She wanted to do some kind of scientific test.
Uh-huh.
She took me down to the library. We were in there about 15 minutes. After she was done, she went back upstairs and I went back to my room.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay. That's fine. That's
All
fine.
right. Poppy's bedroom is unlocked.
I wonder what's in there.
Later. Clues, please.
Who plays the violin, I wonder?
It's pretty dusty, so I'm guessing nobody.
Alright, you got your wish.
Spooky murder mansion?
Spooky murder mansion. Oh, whatever it is, it's playing a little trumpet.
Well, it is the music room. He's got to practice.
What's with all the broken glass?
Yeah. Shiny statue of a strange creature holding on. There's a notable crack running along the length of the statue's horns. Inside the horn and the ground below are various shards of cracked glass. Why? But why, you know? Good clue. Anything else in here? Hard to say.
1 old wooden bookcase.
Yep.
25 dry old books.
Mm-hmm.
4 lit candles.
Yeah.
Am I the only one seeing the problem?
This is a fire hazard, 100%. Okay. Maybe there's not much in the music room then. I would go meet new people, but I really want to see what's outside. I didn't get to go there, so I'm mad. Stone Square. Oh, hello? Damn it, I should have looked at the family tree again. Forgot to. Oh, hey.
Nice cave.
You're not fellows or pointers. I'm sure I shall immediately regret asking. But who are you, and what is your business here?
I'm Sally, and this is my sidekick Grimoire.
Private.
Really? You're a detective. If this is a joke, it's not a good one.
Who are you anyway?
Private Detective Hawkshaw.
Oh.
Hawkshaw's a cooler name than Grimoire.
Oh.
Maybe I'll become her sidekick.
You're not on the Freya Fellow case too, are you?
That is classified information between myself and my client. Clearly, this is something which eludes you. But a real detective refrains from handing out informations to persons unknown.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Now, if you would, I have work to do.
But...
It's not in my interest to discuss personal details.
Even if you're one of the suspects in a murder?
Very well. Let us make a small exception. Ask.
Oh, what are you doing here?
I'm on a case at the behest of my client.
How long have you been at Tangle Tower?
133 hours.
Oh.
5.5 days.
That's a
Who are you
long
working
time.
for?
I am not at liberty to answer that. Now, I shall permit you one more question.
What
Okay.
crime are
How'd
you?
you get that scar? It's cool.
You really think so?
She's so good at flirting with everyone.
As it happens, I completed an examination of Flora's room on the morning before the murder. I've been investigating every single room at Tangle Tower. Hers was one of the last on my list.
Did you find anything unusual?
Nothing but a thin layer of dust and an atmosphere of somber melancholy.
Was Flora there at the time?
She spent the duration of my search staring up at the sky,
Hmm.
out the open window. Didn't say a word, although I'm told this is the expected behavior.
What did you do after that?
I spent the early evening searching the library.
Okay.
It took longer than it should have. Fiona leaves that room in a permanent state of disarray.
Fiona was in the library too.
I expected her to make an appearance, but she did not.
And you stayed in the library the rest of the day?
Not quite. Towards the early evening, my examination of the library was unexpectedly disrupted. Sounds of running, wailing, shouting from several floors above. I vacated the library, but before I could begin my ascent, Professor Pointer appeared. He emerged from the Pointer staircase, crossed the hall, and begun up the fellow staircase. Our eyes met. He was breathless. Something had caused him great alarm. He told me to stay out of the way. I consented and decided to return to my office in the stone square. As I was passing through the front door, Penelope called out from behind me. She was clutching the banister of the Pointer staircase with an apprehensive manner. She wished to know where Professor Pointer had gone. I told her what had transpired. Then, she too crossed the hall and disappeared up the fellow staircase. More so than at any moment prior, I felt like quite an intruder in the house. I took my leave, out towards the stone square. The grounds were silent. There were no signs of human life. Even the greenhouse was without its typical inhabitant. I noted that he, too, must be entangled in whatever was transpiring in Fellow Tower. An unremarkable hour passed before the gardener finally made his appearance. He spoke to me of what had occurred. His report was as clumsy and cumbersome as the man giving it.
Did he seem upset?
He was rattled. That much was clear, but sorrowful, mournful, I cannot say.
Detective Hawkshaw. You've been here for 5.5 days?
There's a metal plaque on the bench.
Is there a message engraved on it?
I think there was at one point, but someone scratched it off.
Someone scratched it off.
How long is that thing?
Anything in the water?
It's a big stone dais.
Biggest one I've ever seen. First one too.
It's a big stone dais.
Biggest one I've ever seen. One too.
Is that a clock?
If it is, it's a clock with 4 faces.
Oh. Oh.
I'm guessing it doesn't tell the time.
So what does it do?
Rotate until all 4 hands are in the correct position. Oh, that's like a 3 and a 9. Yeah. So then what? Is this a... Aw, crap. This is definitely supposed to be 2. Ah, crap. Sorry. Should be like 2 o'clock. No, it doesn't stay though. Interesting. So then what? This one? Oh, 6 and 12? Yeah. That works for me.
No, that was it.
Nice work. What's in the box?
A little tool thing? Looks like a telescope, but I'm not actually sure what it is.
Oh. Small brass tool with a curved glass lens that has a screw at the base. Oh. Does look like a treasure.
A wooden trunk that opens up into a full desk.
I want one.
Looks like it might be about to fall apart. Grimoire, you go first. More of that weird lake water.
Really makes me wonder how this structure is supported. Yeah, are we on an island or?
It's me.
True. Man-made island?
It's a sea serpent turned into stone by a wizard.
If you say so. What happened to its head?
Beheaded by the same wizard.
Are we sure?
A pointless little stone tower.
I don't know. Might be a good hiding place.
Wanna play hide and seek?
I could be persuaded.
Hide and seek does sound fun.
Looks like it might be about to fall apart. Grimoire, you go first.
A giant glowing gemstone full of plants.
AKA a greenhouse.
Yeah, I guess in a way, a greenhouse does look like a gemstone, huh? I want to go to all the places. Bro, you're creepy as fuck. Oh my god.
Sally, don't move. We're being watched.
Yeah, I see him. He's a little too big to hide in the bushes.
Yeah. Huge, bruh.
Is anyone going to say anything? Or shall we just stand around staring at each other?
Aren't you Fritz?
Sorry.
That's better. I'm Sally. And the guy hiding behind me is Detective Grimoire. Who are you?
Fitzfellow, the gardener.
Mm-hmm. And why are you so tall?
I don't know.
I don't know.
You work here.
Good
As
voice.
the gardener.
I don't get paid to do it. It's just my area of interest.
What's the deal with the plants? They're all kind of weird.
Right. Did you see the lake?
That giant green and purple lake surrounding the entire house? Yeah, I clocked it.
The color is just a byproduct.
Of what? Poison?
It's not poisonous. Not to you.
What's this
what?
got to do with plants?
The water controls all life, just like anywhere else on the planet. Clouds form, rain falls. The water grows the plants, animals eat the plants. Anything you've perceived as an irregularity is simply a result of this hydrological cycle.
Could you say that again? As if you were talking to a slightly stupid person?
Our lake water causes the unpredictable alteration of DNA. Sometimes.
Alteration? Like mutation?
That'd be the official term. For us, it's normal. Just nature.
And you're the local expert on all this stuff?
No. I'm just the gardener. I was in my greenhouse, watering and weeding.
Sounds exciting.
Was anyone else around?
Not at first. Penelope came in a little later. She likes looking at the flowers, I think.
Did you speak to each other?
A little, not too much. We both left the greenhouse in the early afternoon. I went up to my room. Then I came back outside to weed the main gardens. Didn't see anyone else. After that, I went up to the garden outside my room.
And?
Let me guess. Watering and weeding.
Right.
Did anything happen to you yesterday, Fitz?
The murder. What? Would
I was up in the rooftop garden. It was quiet. And then, it wasn't. I can't describe it. Could have been a scream, but it didn't sound human. We thought it was coming from Flora's tower, so we went up there.
We?
Poppy was with me. Did I not mention that?
You didn't.
Flora's room was locked. That's normal. She usually locks it from the inside. I knocked on the door and shouted. Nobody responded. We became concerned.
You kicked the door down?
I did. Poppy and I went in. Freya was right there, laying on her back. Flora was there too, but I barely noticed her at first. Poppy left the room for a while. When she came back, she had her father with her, and Fifi too. Penelope arrived shortly after that, with Felix in tow. I thought that was odd. You don't normally see the two of them together. Felix took charge. There was nothing else I could do to help. I wanted to go back to my room, but I realized nobody had told Detective Hawkshaw anything. I found her pacing back and forth around the stone square. When I approached her, she snapped at me. I think she was annoyed about being made to wait outside so long. But when I told her about Freya, she fell silent.
She was starting to feel part of the family in a way.
Fitz's room is unlocked. It's up in the fellow tower.
This could be interesting.
True, that room we definitely need to really explore. Bug.
That's a handsome beetle. Looks like he might have magic powers.
I'm like, don't mess with me.
In a little pot.
Okay, that is definitely not edible.
Looks like a gemstone, don't you think?
Oh, it is a clue. Oh, potted fruit with a hard gemstone-like skin. Soil in the pot is an unusual blue color. Fun.
Hanging baskets. They're so high up.
To you, maybe.
You're only 2 inches taller than me.
2 inches makes all the difference.
Yeah,
Tools. Used by a gardener for gardening.
What kind of powers a beetle would have? I'm good.
A little chart of. Actually, I have no idea what it's about.
Oh, another clue. Oh, interesting. Symbols. Symbols in an order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
What do you make of it?
Not a whole lot.
But it definitely means something. Nothing else?
All the flowers here look kind of poisonous.
Can flowers be poisonous?
Anything can be poisonous.
Yeah.
Good to know.
True, right? Anything can be, truly anything can be poisonous. I'm gonna assume that's all the clues. Got about 30 minutes left in this stream. Obviously I could stream as long as I want, but good to have things. Almost all the rooms are unlocked, which is great. Take me back in, because let me see the fucking
I think it's a family tree.
tree again. Okay. So Freya. Fitz. I'm so confused. Wait a minute. Oh, what? I'm confused. Flint does live here? Yeah, they looked like Greek letters to me too. I just didn't want to. Not gonna fully commit. Who's who? Fuck. Fiona. But Freya was the one that was just murdered, right? Freya is the okay, God. Freya's our murder. Flora, Felix. Oh god, okay. Yes, thank you. This does help, but like... Fifi... The father is Felix, and the mother is Flora. Wait. Father... Felicia, fellow mother. Wait, so her parents don't actually live here? Or I haven't met them, maybe. But maybe they don't live here. So we met Fifi's parents. That's who we met. Flora, Felix, and Fifi. Flora and Fifi. Lord Remington. Clinton, hold on. Oh, I'm just trying to get the map down in my head. Oh, I'm real bad at family trees, clearly, but Fiona is Fifi. Felix and Flora. Brother of Fitz. That's Poppy. Penelope Pointer is here. From her dad? Or not personal. One of these. Fucking, okay. And that's who died. Interesting. She's a far removed fellow, is what we're learning. Let's go to Fitz's room. Let's get rid of this. Let's knock out one tower. Ba-boom. This is fucking sad.
It's a little handmade card. Someone's drawn a heart on the front. Inside it says, "To Fitz, from PP."
From PP?
An empty glass and an empty plate.
Looking at it is making me want to cry.
Why?
I don't know.
PP.
Hello.
Not hidden very well, is it?
Doesn't need to be. It's locked. It's a combination lock. Sort of.
Rearrange the pieces of paper. Rearrange the pieces of paper. Wait, is it that way? Like that? Or can it be done multiple ways? Am I crazy? Oh. Oh, it can be done multiple ways, can't it? One of these, okay. Am I crazy? I think that's a little crazy, supposedly. That is an option. This way? Okay. Or is there another one like it? Oh, I don't know what order they go in even. Having fun isn't hard when you got a library card. Like this? Oh, is that an option? Does seem to be like an option. I mean, it could be a basic ass leaf, but then We gotta make sense of it. We gotta make sense of it now, okay? Gotta put some sense into this. So maybe if the majority of that one is the blue one, then maybe it's, you know, then maybe it is the blue one. So then if the majority of the red? What did the red do again? Was the red like this? That's so confusing.
Nothing.
Maybe if you move the paper around, you'll find a clue.
You're not wrong. Move the paper around, I'll find a clue. Is there something where, like, all of these colors in particular? So maybe if it's all the colors, then maybe it's this one? No. Oh. But there is a pointed one. So it has to be the pointed one. Okay, so maybe there's only one of each. Which is good. Which is very good. Alright, this is what I was looking at before, right? Basically, we only have one of these bad boys, too. I'm assuming. Yeah, the other ones are just a little bit off. Oh!
That's done it.
Neat.
Cool. The tall one might... Oh. Thanks.
Yeah, it's wrapped in a cloth. Hold on. That's kind of ominous.
Show me! Oh. PPFF. Are you in cahoots? Are you in cahoots with a pointer?
That poor plant.
Looks pretty healthy to me.
Healthy, but sad. I think it would rather be outside.
Not wrong. This room's so
Oh,
empty.
wow.
What?
It's a big empty space. It's locked, but it leads outside.
I thought we were halfway up a tower.
We are.
What's that thing by the handle?
Look closer, please. Ooh, woo. Oh. Huh? Move them into the correct slots.
Nothing. Still locked.
The tiles have all got that same sun symbol on them.
Those moon symbols in the slots.
Maybe they're connected, but also not connected.
Nope. It's not.
Maybe the information we need isn't here.
So where is it?
Somewhere else.
Not wrong. I was about to say, it
Let's
must.
come back once we know what to do.
I probably could keep going, but you know. Wait, so is he in cahoots with a pointer? I'm here for the drama. I'm here for the tea.
What is that?
I think it's a family tree.
So it fits. It could be Poppy, or it could be Penelope. But we do have two. Poppy was really with him. Oh. I don't know. Let's keep finding suspects. Keep finding suspects. Aviary. Hello.
Oh, just beautiful.
Penelope?
What is it?
Huh?
Sort of a delicate jade, but with a little seafoam green, is that right?
Sorry?
Your hair, dear! Which shade do you use? It's lovely! And that shade, you're really pushing the envelope.
Oh, thanks. I do what I can to offset Grimoire's beige on brown ensemble.
Detectives don't need to be brightly colored. We prefer to blend into the background.
Oh, you're the detective? Delightful. Penny Pointer, pleasure.
Is that short for Penelope?
Officially, yes, but I never can be bothered with all 4 syllables of it. Penelope sounds a little ostentatious coming out of the mouth, don't you think?
Sure. Yeah.
She's annoying, and I like her.
20-something. Aquarius. Love to travel, and nearly all of my friends are birds.
Oh.
Travel? Where to?
Anywhere at all, as long as it has species worth studying. Ornithology, they call it. I call it the only thing I've ever been good at.
And have you studied the birds here at Tangle Tower?
But of course. Where else do you think I developed my love of the field? No matter where I go, I always find myself coming home to Tangle Tower.
Because of the birds.
Oh, no, because of him. Silly to admit, but I suppose I can't bear for us to be apart.
Oh, it's her.
Who are you talking about?
Fitz.
Oh, don't you know? My fiancé, dear Fitz.
Oh.
He's not really the traveling type you say.
Interesting.
Fitz Fellow.
The very one.
You're engaged to a member of the Fellow family? That's interesting.
I'm not especially interested in whatever tedious feuding goes on between our two families. Fitz and I find it much easier to stay out of it altogether. 20-something. Aquarius. Love.
Sorry. I didn't mean that actually. I'm so sorry. Okay.
I awoke early and headed down into the greenhouse to see Fitz. He's always there. Crack of dawn, every morning like clockwork.
How come?
It's where he's happiest. That and he has a great deal of work to do every day. Watering, pruning, mulching, whatever that is.
Do you help him with the work in the greenhouse?
Oh, no. I wouldn't dream of it. Probably break something.
So, you stayed with Fitz the whole day?
No. In the early afternoon, he went back inside. Rather suddenly, as it happens.
Did he say why?
He didn't. Probably just a touch of heat stroke, the poor dear. He's more delicate than you think.
What did you do after that?
Let's see. I returned to the aviary to feed my birds.
And how many birds are you responsible for?
Officially 4, but in truth it's more like 400.
Can they not feed themselves?
Of course. And they often do. But I think they just like the company. As do I.
Aw, honey. Give me a second. I don't know if I will get a response. Oh, I did get a response. Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? I'm enjoying this game a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometime in the evening, I left the aviary and headed back
Too
towards
many
my
birds.
room. But
Just enough.
I spotted Uncle Pointer heading down the stairs. He was muttering something. Seemed a bit upset, the poor dear. I followed him down, but the grand hall was empty by the time I got there. Empty aside from Detective Hawkshaw, who was loitering over by the library. I don't know what it was, but she looked a little lost. I inquired about the professor, and she told me he'd gone up the Fellow Tower. I ran up the stairs, hoping to catch up with him, but Felix appeared and blocked my path.
Oh.
For some reason, he was coming out of Fitz's bedroom. He looked rather lost, too. Told him I was looking for Uncle. He suggested we look up in Flora's tower room. You could see from the hallway. The door was off its hinges. I knew then something was terribly wrong. A moment later, we were gazing down on the body of poor Freya. Uncle Pointer was there. Fitz, too. Standing over in the corner with Fifi and Poppy.
What about Flora?
Of course, silent as ever. Uncle suggested we should leave. Give the others some space, you know. So he and I both returned to our rooms in Pointer Tower.
We can get into Penny's room now.
Now, like, right now?
No, I want clues.
I don't like mirrors. They steal your soul.
How do you get your hair so symmetrical without using a mirror?
I do it by weight. I can feel if one side is heavier than the other.
Oh.
Bird diagrams. Hand painted.
They're beautiful. Someone really knows their stuff.
Hand painted though, huh?
And especially fancy cage.
And it's home to 3 especially fancy birds.
Cool. I don't know how this pertains to anything, but okay. Oh, can I click on the clues? Have I not been doing... I feel like I have been doing that, though. I think I have been doing that. Yeah, no, I don't think there is anything to click there.
They're bird cages.
Hello, hello!
But the birds are coming and going freely.
Is that a metaphor?
Oh, it totally is.
We are in the middle of Tangle Tower. It is a murder mystery point-and-click adventure.
My little writing desk.
There's nothing written in the book, although someone's torn a page out of the middle.
Caden is also here
My little
now.
writing desk. It's kind of cute.
Yeah.
There's nothing written in the book, although someone's torn a page out of the middle.
It's called Tangle Tower. Let's hope this doesn't crash anything. Hopefully that helps you. That it doesn't crash anything.
Yeah, if it has issues, then I'll
Check out that
watch
butterfly.
the stream.
Looks evil.
Wow, judgmental.
Oh, I guess keep watching the stream.
What's those little windows down there?
I think they're there for draining rainwater.
Oh.
Why are you getting rainwater up in here? What was... Okay, is there like really no bigger clue though? Because it's totally fine if there isn't.
In a giant bird cage.
We are standing in a giant bird cage.
A rather magnificent bush. Somewhat cruelly confined to a stone pot.
There's a letter P carved into the side.
For pointer, probably. Okay, so it's Penelope. That is a... God damn, you got a big ass room. Okay.
Oh yeah, that room's tall.
She got the whole sign. Let's go to the top and work our way down. I want to see if I can meet everyone at least before ending stream. Did it say roughly a 4 to 5 hour runtime? So, I don't know.
Shh, listen. Do you hear them? The stars. They're whispering. So quiet, and yet so loud.
What
Oh,
are you
no.
whispering about?
Were you playing a game like that, bro?
I
Yikes.
shouldn't think they concern themselves with such insignificance. We are but specks of dust, you and I.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Did the speck of dust start by telling me his name?
You
Yeah.
find yourself standing in the astronomy tower of one Professor Percival Pointer.
Percival Pointer. Professor.
Seems like this tower belongs to the pointers, and the other one belongs to the fellows.
Yes.
Well observed, my dear. Tangle Tower is something of a duality, as it happens. Meaningless boundaries, really. They exist only in our minds.
Helpful.
Okay, tell me about yourself.
Me? Not much to say. Strictly speaking, I'm the current head of the Pointer family. And of course, father to my precious Poppy.
Uh-huh.
And a professional
And uncle.
Oh no, that's just a little hobby. I mean, yes, I've studied the stars for over 35 years, published 17 books.
Just a little hobby.
Just a little hobby.
Sounds like you're quite well known. You must bring in a good amount of money.
Oh dear me, no. My field of research has never yielded any kind of stable financial return.
Valid.
Nor would I expect it to. I am nothing but a humble interpreter for the cosmos, working to translate its message so that I may share it with the world.
Cool. Tell the cosmos I say hi.
She's so funny.
The day began as any other.
Yeah,
with
what'd you do?
blissful, unremarkable routine. I took my usual morning walk around the gardens. Fresh air does wonders for the mind.
Did you see anyone else?
Penelope and Fitz were in the greenhouse together. I
Uh-huh.
didn't bother them, of course. I sat for a while besides the pond in the garden. It's a favorite spot of mine. Eventually, I returned to my tower and buried myself in my studies for the afternoon.
Did you use your telescope yesterday?
Once the stars began to appear, naturally.
For how long?
I can't say. I've been known to lose hours at my telescope.
Did you see anything?
He's crazy.
No actual discoveries, if that's what you mean.
So you were all alone up in the astronomy tower. Must have been a while before you found out what had happened to Freya.
Quite. Normally, I would be the last to find out about such a thing. But a curious tug of fate led me towards the Fellow Tower later that evening.
Uh-huh. But what kind of fate? Ends up being more confusing and funny with an occasional jump scare. Lol. Sounds like not my kind of game.
I was at my telescope for the majority of the evening. At one point, I returned to my desk to look something up in a reference book. I couldn't find the book I wanted, so I figured Fiona must have borrowed it.
Okay.
I left my tower and headed down towards the Grand Hall. I spotted Detective Hawkshaw coming out of the library.
Yes.
She looked impatient and slightly frustrated.
Same as ever then?
Quite. I passed her by and went upstairs to Fiona's room. The door was locked, but I could hear shouting coming from inside.
Oh.
I recognized Fiona's voice as well as the voice of my own daughter. I had no desire to invade their privacy by eavesdropping, so I waited for them to finish and come out into the hall.
Yes.
Before I could ask about the book,
This-
Poppy grabbed my hand and took me upstairs along with Fiona.
Okay, this tracks. This all tracks.
Both of them had already been crying about something. We went up to Flora's tower. Freya was laying on her back, right in the middle of the room. Flora and Fitz were already there. They both looked stoic as ever. Felix and Penny arrived shortly after we did, and then Fiona went downstairs with Poppy for some reason. I quickly decided that I should leave also. I took Penelope with me, and we both went back to our rooms in Pointer Tower.
Why did you leave so quickly? Wasn't there anything you could have done to help?
Don't take this the wrong way, but the whole ordeal is fellow family business. I'm quite sure they don't need me getting in the way at a time like that.
Okay. So he really does keep to himself a lot. But he does believe in the whatever this Pointer Fellow drama is. Hello?
That's all the statements.
Let's go over them all.
Can I go later? Not sorry. I want clues.
They're clearly gizmos.
The bell jar. It's empty.
What do people normally keep in bell jars?
Other than bells, you mean?
Oh, you're not wrong. I guess we use
Wait,
bell
are
jars
bells
for...
supposed to go-
Huh?
Are bells supposed to go in them?
Yeah, probably before, but now... I guess I never thought it was called a bell jar. I'm learning so many words. I haven't retained any of them, but like, wow.
Crickets.
They're clearly gizmos.
Is there any clue in the stars?
Ready?
Nope.
Every astronomy tower needs a telescope.
I want to try.
Oh. Did he not see any? Wait. Did he not see anything? Or does he stare at her for some reason?
It's that little plant Flora keeps on the window ledge.
Don't you think it would fall off in the wind?
Maybe it's glued down.
For sure, that looks exactly like the plant that bird likes. So then maybe a bird really did flow in or something. I don't know.
You can see right into Flora's room.
Not by accident.
I can see Flora, but she's not looking this way. She's looking up. Behind her is the back side of the easel holding Freya's unfinished painting. I can't really see anything behind it. Not from this angle. I can just about see the gramophone. I can see the doorway. It leads into the hall. The door itself is on the floor, not on the table.
Interesting though. But you can see Flora. Does he actually look at the stars or does he look at Flora?
I think we might have missed something.
Oh, we did miss something? Fuck. I suck.
Is that a window?
I think it is.
Is there another room above Flora's room?
That's what I
We
thought.
should check that next time we're over there.
I wonder if that was...
Isn't this supposed to be an astronomy telescope? I'm pretty sure you need to see the sky for astronomy to work.
I can't move it. I think this is just how it's set up.
So he does only look at Flora. Maybe he's not... This one's been really good, bro. I think it's been a very fun game thus far. And the past 2 hours have just been taking in the statements, though, and figuring out little clues.
A picture frame.
With no picture.
With no picture.
It's tidier than my desk. The notebook is untouched. It's completely blank.
So, even the most well-used notebooks start at blank.
So he stares at Flora all day? And it's fixated like that? So You're not an astronomer?
You know, I've always wanted one of those.
A mechanical solar system? What would you do with it?
I would look at it.
Yeah, what else would you do? Bro, it's a piece.
Wait a minute. Earth in the middle, sun on the outside. How old is this thing?
Rotate the 5 planets, the sun and the moon, around the middle. Oh, but I can rotate the sun and the moon. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, jeez, Rick. Okay. No. Don't worry. I got it, right? I got it. I don't know how I got it, but I'm gonna get it. Okay. So now, we have all these dang planets. I mean, we have to assume. No, these are the same length? Okay, so then that must be Uranus or something. Maybe you belong in the back line or something. Rotate the 5 planets, the sun and moon around the middle. Maybe I can get it here? Do those shadows work? I can't tell. I know we're definitely trying to match up some of these shadows, aren't we? But interesting. I don't know, it's just I don't know what to do, huh? I don't fully know what this puzzle is, actually. I mean, clearly I'm trying to make whatever pattern this is, right? In the background, but I don't know.
Oh, with the shadows?
I think, right? Maybe not the shadow, maybe like some combination of light and shadow? I don't know. The art style is really pretty, right, bro? That's how I've been thinking this whole... I would watch an animated show of this, you know? I wish it wasn't just a game in a way.
You can rotate the light around.
I know, that's why I'm like, what? This doesn't make sense. It, like, does, but it doesn't, you know? It does, but it doesn't. I don't know. I don't know what the point of this puzzle is, honestly.
Yeah, I feel like that one probably goes there. What else? Okay.
I don't fully understand this puzzle.
Don't you have everything? Wait. Maybe not. So let's say, don't you already have everything in the right place?
Did I? Huh? Huh? Huh?
Oh, maybe these two go together. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
No, that was it.
Nice work.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take it.
Did you hear that? Something unlocked.
There's a little hatch underneath. What's in there?
A bunch of paper. Looks like somebody's research.
Bug. Golden beetle, named for its exoskeleton, composed of a mineral approximately 90% identical to gold, has a lifespan of several years, fends off predators with a loud hiss, records of over 95 decibels, and by being completely undigestible. This mistid has a somewhat spurious reputation for causing ill fortune to those that see it. Interesting. Why does it have a 4? Damn it. I'm enjoying this game. I probably should stop, but...
There's something kinda disappointing about this room. I just expected a bit more from an astronomy tower.
Oh, does it not compare to all the other astronomy towers you've been to?
Thank you for the celebration of solving the puzzle. Okay, well, we have 2 more rooms to go through at least, and then obviously everything else. Oh, well, hopefully no more do we have any more suspects? I don't think so. I can at least go through most of the rooms, right? Poppy's room, okay.
It's a metronome for keeping time.
It's never just a metronome now, is it?
Is it a bomb?
It's supposed to be ticking. Not sure what those symbols are, though.
Yeah, the symbols are freaking me out. Use the buttons to rotate all 4 metronome dials up to the hoop at the top. Huh? No, shit. 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 I don't know what to press. Shit. How'd I do that? Shit. Oh god. I fucked up. There is definitely a way to do this. Thinking wise. Am I it? No. Fuck. Huh? Shit. Shit. No. Like that?
That's done it.
Neat.
Nice.
What happened?
Little hatch on
I didn't think about it. I just kept pressing.
Mm-hmm. It's a part of a photograph.
Oh, was it the other half? Oh, so this was the old her, maybe? Or the girl in photo is using a bright pink cassette player with matching headphones. The rest of the photo shows Fifi and Freya. It was hidden in Freya. Yeah. The rip photo shows a young girl with blonde hair and pink clothes. So maybe this was the old Poppy, and the cassette tape given to Freya is this cassette tape? Or is this not Pop? No, it has to be Poppy. I think it is Poppy. So then, what does it mean?
Oh, thank goodness. There are 7 lit candles. Wouldn't want it to be dark in here.
Candles are a vibe.
It's an octopus.
No, it's not. It has 6 legs, not 8. Don't say it.
Sextopus.
Sextopus.
There's a name for this kind of piano.
An upright?
You know, these ones that stand upright.
An upright piano.
Sheet music, presumably for piano.
It's only a few notes. I'd barely even call that music.
It's been framed though. Must be important for some reason.
So it is important. Sheet music is framed, is decorated with delicate old-fashioned illustrations. Bam 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 bam. Bum, 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 bum. Something like that.
That is the bed of a vampire.
I thought vampires slept in coffins.
This is a vampire who needs firm support for their lower back.
Me. Me if I ever become a vampire.
Ah, yes, a giant symbol drawn in chalk on the floor. Always a good omen.
It's an eye.
Which looks exactly like the one in
Just a bunch of
the
clothes on
room.
the floor. Nothing weird about that.
To you.
To you.
Anything in the wardrobe?
Dresses mostly. I never realized there are so many shades of black.
There are a lot of shades of black.
Empty. Anything in the drawers?
Nothing you need to know about.
A big glass door leads out into a garden. Somehow.
There's a little mechanism by the handle.
They solve each other. That's wild. Okay. Ba-da-da-da. Okay, I can memorize that.
Something happened.
That must be it.
But it's an upside down Y, if I can remember.
And the door's still locked.
I still feel like we made some sort of progress.
We did. Fuck the other room. Wait, hold on. We gotta go. Before I forget the clue. We're going all the way to the other tower.
It's locked.
I thought
We
were.
are.
What's that thing by the hand?
So they both have to use it though in order to enter this garden. But isn't he the fiance to?
It made a noise.
I guess
Penny?
that was right.
Not Poppy?
Finally, it's open.
Whatever's on the other side.
No offense, voice actors. You're doing great. I really do love the voice acting, but I have to know. I have to know. That felt huge, you know?
It's another little statue, doing a really bad job of hiding in the bushes.
He's playing a lute this time.
He's also wearing headphones.
Well, they're not part of the statue. And they're not headphones. They're earmuffs.
Oh. A pair of earmuffs has been placed on the head of the statue. Interesting.
It's a rose bush, growing on a little patch of bluish soil. Now, apart from a couple of loose petals on one side, the whole thing looks very well cared for.
The roses are bright red, too.
Now, aren't roses normally that color?
Exactly.
A little pond.
It looks really, really deep for some reason. See those metal bars around the edges, too?
Oh yeah. What are you supposed to for?
Nothing anymore. Looks like somebody broke them and then never bothered to fix it.
A dungeon?
That's one big dragonfly.
Or one very small dragon. A little water feature.
It's making me sleepy.
Wonder how it's hooked up.
Yeah, how is it hooked up?
Giant stone frog. Love it.
Yeah, he's got his tongue out like he's catching snowflakes.
Except those aren't snowflakes. They're feathers.
Clue! Bird. Burb. Birds. Penelope. Gotta tell me what birds they are.
It's so relaxing. I might just stay here.
Ah, shall I go finish the investigation on my own?
Yes.
That'd be great.
See, everyone wants a garden like this.
Be careful, we're pretty high up.
Yeah, we're on a roof.
Oh good, a bridge.
Nintendo does literally all over the place, and it's hilarious. One moment he's practically whispering in a monotone, the next he's screaming at the top of his lungs. It doesn't make any sense.
I'm glad to know there's a way to get across that tiny, tiny pond.
Not all bridges are about getting across stuff.
I don't know, it kind of feels like all bridges
More
kind
egg statues.
I don't get it. Why eggs?
Yeah, why eggs?
Well, either they have some special significance, or the sculptor was just really lazy.
What do you mean?
An egg has got to be the easiest shape to make. It's so relaxing. I might just stay.
The door to Poppy's room.
So only Poppy and Fitz can get to the garden.
Huh, I guess so.
Right? That's weird, though.
Giant stone frog.
Because...
Those aren't snowflakes.
That's weird, though, because you're supposedly engaged to the other pointer? But you do be spending a lot of time with Poppy. Penny's room.
That's some flower.
There's something weird about it. It just feels out of place.
Absolutely feels out of place. Oh, is this not? Oh, maybe this is a different flower. Brightly colored with unusual. It looks very healthy and well looked at. The soil in the pots look fresh and moist. It's an unusual blue color. It has a heart on it.
It's a birdhouse.
Are those real birds?
They are not real birds.
Nope. They're wooden.
They're using up all the perches. What if a real bird wanted to use it?
Oh, but I don't have a clue. I guess maybe the way they're all looking.
Nope.
There must be some logic to how the birds are arranged. Something to do with those white lines.
Well, I know. Oh, we start with eyes.
Wait, no.
Maybe we start with eyes closed? Huh?
Oh, no, never mind.
Right. I mean, I understand, right? So then you're looking this way. Oh, wait, like here? This makes more sense, right?
Nothing.
I think the birds are related.
I know they're related to each other. That's the center one. Right? The center line has to be good-ish. But then what about these ones? Or maybe... if it all goes out from the center bird, then maybe... here?
I guess that's wrong.
It's a family tree. The colors and eyes combine as they go down the family line.
The colors and eyes combine? Oh, it's got to go down the family line?
At the top.
Oh. Well, fuck. Fuck me. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm so good at video games. Don't worry. Fuck.
I got it.
I'm impressed.
Nice.
Did the door open?
I would have gotten it wrong one more time.
What the fuck? A red piece of paper crumpled in a ball. Red flower petals were found inside. A message that Ingrid scrawled onto the paper. Now I'll get her. But the red petals, like, from the rose garden, that's, like, right there? And why is it in your room, Penelope? Who has it out for who here?
A little bedtime reading?
Let's see. Romance novels, detective novels, and
What?
this one appears to be both.
Nice.
Ooh, romance detective.
A little tea set. Most recently used.
One of the cups has tea in it.
What's in the other one?
Birdseed.
Oh, I should make tea.
Oh, birdseed. Oh, she's only friends with
Traveling
birds.
cases.
Empty. All of them.
She says she likes to travel, but it's not.
This is the fanciest room so far.
It really is.
Too fancy.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
I want to live here.
Ever get the feeling you're being watched?
The mannequins don't have eyes, though.
That's not a comforting sentence.
I guess it's true. Yeah.
That might be the most pointless.
Some pointless staircase.
That's a big window. Looks like nature invited itself in.
This level of drama will make CW shows jealous. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'm down for it. And so it is getting deeper. So maybe... let's go back to the... it's giving me a question mark, so maybe we'll go here and then maybe wrap up for today. I want to keep playing, but I shouldn't.
That's all the statements collected. Let's run through them all to see if anything doesn't add up.
To see if anyone's been lying.
That too.
I felt like that all made
Fitz and
sense.
I were up in the Moonlight Garden most of the afternoon, and I heard this.
Oh, that doesn't make sense, because Fitz was in the greenhouse.
We thought it was coming from Flora's tower, so we went up there.
Her door was locked. Nobody was answering, so I made Fitz kick down the door.
Poppy and I went in. Freya was right there, laying on her back.
I left my tower and headed down towards the Grand Hall.
But in the hall, I spotted Uncle Pointer heading down the stairs.
I vacated the library, but before I could begin my ascent, Professor Pointer appeared.
I didn't know what to do, so I ran downstairs to get Fifi.
I heard someone heading down the stairs. Just outside my room.
Someone began
He heard
banging
two
on the
people,
door.
though.
I ignored it until the someone began shouting at me.
Eventually, she let me in.
I spotted Detective Hawkshaw coming out of the library.
He emerged from the Pointer staircase, crossed the hall, and begun up the fellow staircase. As I was passing through the front door, Penelope called out from behind me.
I inquired about the professor, and she told me he'd gone up the fellow tower.
I told her what had happened. She didn't believe me.
Which is weird. Why would he go up there?
Playing a trick on me, so I punched her in the face.
You punched? I don't remember that. You punched her in the face?
We left the room, and Poppy's father was waiting outside.
Fifi, you're fucking crazy. Like, everyone's here is crazy, but you're crazy.
Felix appeared and blocked my path.
Back in the hallway, I bumped into a very...
Why did Felix go into Fitz's room?
She was heading up the fellow tower to find Professor Pointer.
Yeah.
So I escorted her.
Poppy left the room for a while, when she came back, she had her father with her, and Fifi too.
Felix and Penny arrived shortly after we did.
A moment later, we were gazing down on the body of poor Freya.
Then I took a sample of the red paint on the unfinished painting.
She took me down to the library.
Right.
We were in there about 15 minutes.
And she's tested.
I decided that I should leave also. I took Penelope with me, and we both went back to our rooms in Pointer Tower.
I wanted to go back to my room, but I realized nobody had told Detective Hawkshaw anything.
An unremarkable hour passed before the gardener finally made his appearance.
I think she was annoyed.
Oh,
about
maybe he
being
wasn't in the
outside
greenhouse.
so long.
Oh, that's right. She was like, it's weird that he wasn't there.
She felt
Okay. So he met with Poppy in, like, secret?
Statements line up with each other.
They do line up, but their
They don't just line
motives...
up. Some of them even seem to specifically confirm each other.
Yeah. True. Some of them did seem to confirm each other. Who are you? Who are you? I'm not keeping track. Shit. Well, not to mention there's a secret room. Wait, I know I said I was gonna stop, and I should stop. Fucking, I should stop. But, let me see. There's also nothing here for some reason. Maybe that's the well that goes really deep down. Oh, wait! Right, that's the top of it, and it goes through into the middle. Interesting. Okay, but let me see the secret room, because we all want to know what this secret room is. And then we'll stop. Because I have things that I should do. Hello, attic. I hate this. I hate attics. I both love and hate attics. If it was a clean attic, I would love it. The moment it's dirty, I hate it.
Statue of a wolf. Standing up straight, like a man.
You know there's a name for that.
I know.
It's not quite as dusty as everything else up here.
It's not.
Also, it's not a statue. It's stuffed.
It's a stuffed wolf. It's not as dusty as everything else in here. So it means it was recently used.
It's a jar. The head screws off.
Huh. Just dusty junk. Just dusty junk. What is that?
Not sure. Some kind of reel?
Looks like it might attach to something.
I hope I didn't miss any clues. I mean, that's also the fun part, to miss some clues and go back around. Length of a fine red rope. Maybe that attaches to the other trinket that we saw. Right, the small lens. Oh no, maybe not. But interesting.
Nothing catching my interest.
I'm sorry, is this spooky attic boring you?
Kinda. Someone painted out the window.
Do you think it was done recently?
No idea. Either way, it's pretty suspicious.
True, so it should let light in, but they're not allowing it.
Nothing catching my interest.
I'm sorry.
Kinda. Where's that light coming from?
That's just daylight, I think. There's a decent gap between those floorboards.
Right above the murder?
Is that what I think it is? Is that what I think it is?
That's not good. So someone could have done the murder from up here. And we wouldn't even know.
Nothing catching my interest.
Sorry.
Kinda. What's in that little... I bet it's bones. A skull, at least.
You know, maybe I won't open it.
Do you love a goth girl?
Just dusty junk.
Okay, I guess that's everything in here. For now, at least.
Just dusty junk.
Okay. Well. We're doing it. We're doing something, that's for sure. Oh shit. I didn't mean to. Oh shit. Ah crap. Ah shit, dude. I was just testing the. Or is there not a. Is there not a real. Oh, motion control. I don't need that, but thank you. Please tell me it automatically saved. Like. I'm pretty sure it did, but like. Autosave on. Quit the title screen. Okay. Well, GG's. Interesting. So we'll finish it up next stream, hopefully. I know, I'm very interested in it too. I mean, you could get the game yourself and complete it before I do, bro, but, you know, at least it's free to watch me complete it. Came out in 2019, and yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you. Good night. Be safe.
Bye.
Have fun. Drink water. Bye.